Good morning. My name is Hayden Hedges, and today I have the honor of introducing Keyona Hooker. Earlier this year in AP Statistics, our class put together a dot plot to find the average number of shoes that each of us owned. We each placed a dot on the graph representing how many pairs of shoes we have. Most of us owned about 25 pairs. There was one outlier. Keyona is the proud owner of 45 pairs of shoes. I speak for the senior class when I say that she has some major shoe game. When Keyona came to St. Mary's freshman year, I could not believe that one of my classmates was basically 2 years older than me. Thankfully for the rest of us, Keyona has been humble enough to not let her wise age or superior footwear set her apart from her classmates. I can't wait to hear what she has to say today, so give it up for the class of 23's very own Keyona Hooker.
If you had asked me freshman year if I would ever do theater, I would have told you were crazy. I had tried acting when I was younger, and that did not work out. I couldn't remember my lines to save my life, and I felt as if I had wasted time and effort on something I wasn't good at. So I stopped. Well, fast forward to junior year, and the upper school play is right around the corner. It was A Midsummer's Night Dream, which was required to read freshman year. I thought to myself, you know what? Why not audition? I already know the plot and would have an idea of who I would like to be casted as. I auditioned for Snug the Joiner because one of his lines literally says, and I quote, "Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study." So you would think that Snug had fewer lines, right? I mean, he is slow of study, and Quince even said that there wouldn't be many lines for him. I mean, that is what you would expect. Though, Snug in fact did not have the fewest lines. He didn't even have the second fewest, or the third. There were five other characters who had fewer lines than him. What? I will admit that I, Keyona Hooker, did not memorize my last lines, and in fact did improv them at every show. I am deeply sorry to my castmates for this. So you would think that it would end here. My acting journey over. I experienced it and I performed it. Though this did not stop here. This first show sparked an interest. I mean, it took up my ever-growing, expanding time that appeared after I dropped every sport I was in, which even got my mom to stop pestering me about not having any extracurriculars and just lying in bed all the time. So I decided I would audition for the next thing, which just so happened to be Mary's Poopin'. Sorry, I mean Mary Poppins. I would say that I had a blast doing it. I mean, I only had one line in the show. This was the dream. Though this wasn't what made the show so amazing for me. There was another part of theater that I enjoyed more. Yes, even having only one line couldn't compare to this. Not even learning choreography, like Step in Time, and the dance that shall not be named because I shed many a tears over it. It was the transitions. I know, you're probably like, what? How could that be exciting and fun? While it was stressful, and I messed up a lot, it was still very fun, even through the tears. Taking on and off the backdrops was exhilarating. It was so great that I just had to continue doing more. So I decided to spend even more of my time helping out with the middle school musical, Matilda. While Matilda didn't have any sweat-inducing, tear-stained cheeks type of transitions, it was still stressful as I was introduced to new challenges, like mics, which I still don't know how to open. Sorry, Adriana. Or even the worries of if Bayless did swing high enough, would she actually go flying out into the audience? I guess we'll never know, though. Even though I didn't cry during Matilda, at least I don't think I did, I still enjoyed helping out. Now it's senior year. Yay! I have so much on my plate already with applying to college and having to write essay after essay and still get my work done, all this looming anxiety over if I will get into college or not. So I helped out with the lower school musical, 101 Dalmatians. I mean, is getting into college really that important? Might as well fill my time with not doing college-related things. Though I am not what one would call good with kids. It can be very awkward as what do I say to them? The weather's nice out? How about the Mets? This was proven by a 5th grader on the last show. She came up to me and said that she didn't talk to me because I looked like I had, and I quote, social issues. And she's right. And for anyone wondering, I did in fact cry during this show, as it was the last one, and I realized that I am a senior now, and I won't be able to do this again like this next year. Anyways, this was all a roundabout way of saying that I wouldn't have found something that I really, truly enjoy if I hadn't stepped out of my comfort zone. I wish I had done it sooner to have even more memorable moments from theater, but I love the ones I have now. To my class of 2023, I am so glad I got to meet each and every one of you, and I know you're going to do great things as we get older. Thank you.